What's up, guys? Weather Wednesday coming at you with another Age of Legends live stream, and today I've got a list a mile long of people wanting takeovers, which is a great timing because tomorrow starts a brand new fusion, a brand new faction, a brand new crossover event with Assassin's Creed. So I've really got nothing to do on my account. So we are starting off hot with Taddy's account. We're on Taddy's account and we're looking to do some at least one. See what we have time for. At least one Hydra team. I never would have guessed that, Thug. I tried to look up the word Argonaut or Argonite or whatever, and it's just like these are the names of rocks or something. So thank you for that information. I will put that so far deep into my mind that I probably forget. Now, Taddy. What have we done? What are we trying to do? What's our goal here? I mean, we've got some. What's up, Smacked? What's up, Trey? What's up, Trey? What's our goal, Taddy? What's our main goal? Are we trying to beat Nightmare for the first time? Are we trying to get more points? What have we done in the past? Okay, so is this your main team then? Is it the Trunda team? Okay, the Toshiro team? Is it okay, Hydra 1, I imagine? Okay, you've got a lot of good champs. I don't know what you're trying here. That is not a Hydra team. Looks more like a Hydra team, but I don't know why you would need both Elva and Pytheon. Pytheon's not my favorite for Hydra. Like, I've had Pytheon for a very long time. I think I tried to get rid of him as soon as possible. Lydia, I love. Inquisitor is very good if you don't have a better Perfect Veil option, like if you don't have a Duchess. Let me make sure you don't have a Duchess. No, okay. You got a lot of good champions. You should be able to do something. I mean, this is very close to a very good team. I'd probably just get rid of Pytheon. And I see you're already using Hatter. Because otherwise, obviously, we would need to put on Curse Set or something. Valkanen's actually pretty good for Hydra. He might be an option. Do we have a Provoke on the team, though? Probably not, unless we have somebody in Provoke gear. Now we could put like an Ugo into provoke set or something. Harima is, obviously this is not one of your teams. Harima does have a provoke, also does good damage. Like, I don't know if that's like the number one way that you want to use Harima. Let's see, who has provoke? You got the Harima, you've got a Molly. Okay, Molly needs to be built right away. She's an amazing, amazing Hydra provoker. My absolute favorite, to be honest. Yes, you guys should just be saving your Visix. I don't love Visix. I wouldn't ever recommend somebody booking Visix unless they were desperate. How good is Freya's provoke for Hydra? I don't know if people commonly use her in Hydra. I see her in Arena. What am I doing? Freya. Oh, that's perfect. I kind of like the idea of Freya, and then you could keep Harima for another team. Might nerf who? Who is let's see. I like this team. We probably need to get rid of somebody though. For the sake of wait, do we have block? Yeah, we got block debuffs from Wallmaster, I believe. Probably need to get rid of Thor. I hate to do it. He's so good. I would very much like to put Molly in here, but since she's not built yet, I would probably put in Freya for now. Plarium doesn't tend to nerf crossover champions. Like anybody that they have a contract for, like IP or like people that they've modeled champions after. Usually contracts say don't change things, from what I understand. So here's an idea for a team. Not much different than what you had before. But I'm going to have to see how the champions are built. If they're built. See, Elva, 246 speed, 82k HP, 511 resistance. Not bad. I would love it if she was faster. I'm going to have to check out your Great Hall. Let's see. He doesn't look fully built. He's probably only has partial gear on or something. He's a little bit slow. Probably partially built. Lydia looks fine, basically. Let's see. Othorion looks decently built. We're missing 5 crit rate for some reason. And Freya looks unbuilt. Okay. So let's go to our champions and see what we can do. We'll start with Inquisitor. Okay, he's in poisons. Is he in poisons for a reason? Hey, Migs, how you doing? We're starting off right away with takeovers tonight. I had a long list of people requesting it. We'll see who actually shows up today. Teddy showed up early, so we got into his account right away. Old build. Okay. Let's just get rid of all this. Not going to help us at all with what we're actually trying to do here. But I also want to keep him alive. So it's going to be a little bit of both. because he is attack based. So we will want to build up his attack, but his main thing is he just deals with the Head of Torment for us, which is very difficult to do. You either have to have Inquisitor, basically, or you have to have um, a Perfect Veil champion. That's why Duchess is really good. So let's see. We also are going to need some accuracy for him. If you have decent feral gear, that is an option. Let's see. See, he doesn't have his masteries. Unfortunate. I would get his masteries as soon as possible. But he doesn't really need accuracy. Not for what we're using him for. So we'll build him for damage, but we'll also try to get enough HP to keep him alive. Let's see, how much silver do we have to work with? Is always a question. Plenty of silver. Good job. Hey, Chase, welcome in. Rocco finds a way to break every champion. But the thing is, he's got insane gear and test server status. All right, let's see what we have to work with. Let's see. Let's see what this hits for. Not terrible. We'll probably stick with that. Unless this hits a couple of speed. Nah, okay. That should probably work fine. See what this hits. All the oils in the world. Not much dust. Okay, this one hit crit damage, so we're just going to roll with that one. And that's pretty good. All right, let's see what kind of damage gear we've got left over. Let's see, we don't really want to waste our best gear necessarily on someone like an Inquisitor. See, we might try for Feral. Nah, Feral's not really what we need from him. We'll save that for something else. We could go Relentless. If you don't have Slayer, how to build Marius? I mean, for PvE or PvP is the question. Let's see. What can I find? You know what? He might be a good candidate for protection. It's always nice to have somebody. No, we would need 9 piece. We would need 9 piece. Okay, this is a good piece. This is a very good piece. You might want this on somebody else, but we're going to put it on him for now. You can always rebuild him. Building a damage dealer is not insanely complicated. In fact, you can just take the gear right off of him, just use it once a week. I mean, if you don't do Slayer on Marius, then I would do 9 pieces of Merciless. If you can't do that, I would build 4 pieces of Lethal or Savage, plus 4 pieces of Stone Skin, plus 1 random whatever. If you can't do that, 4 pieces of Savage plus Fatal or Cruel. Let's see. Can we get speed and crit rate on anything? It's a piece of Stone Skin, which is not really what we need, but we just need a couple of random pieces, so it doesn't really matter. As long as we get 4 pieces of Lethal, we're fine. Okay, so we're just going to go with 3 pieces of Lethal up top. Try to get a 100% crit rate. See, we need 36%. That's not very hard to do with Lethal because you get a bonus 10%. So we look for speed, crit rate, crit damage, crit rate high. See what this hits for. Triple speed. That's not terrible. So we'll just need to get a lot of crit rate from the other 2 pieces. Hopefully we can accomplish that. You got too many sets. That tells me that you probably have a lot of gear that you need to sell. Need to roll up this gear. Did not hit how we wanted. Let's see, we're at 74. We need one of these to hit some crit rate, please. Hit a little bit. See if the other one's better. Let's see, that puts us at 93. It'd be really good if we hit double crit rate. We hit 1, which is slightly better. Okay, what if we hit crit rate here? Crit damage. You know what? Maybe we can just find a boot with more crit rate. Not really. Let's see. Oh, wait. You know what? That's 95% crit rate. You just run his masteries. His very first mastery will be crit rate. They'll take care of it right there. Yeah, I am sorry. I'm way behind on chat trying to build this champion. Who would look fire in a bandana like KSI? Are you talking about me? And yes, you definitely need a cleanse. We do not have time for a cleanse. It's also one of my least favorite things to do. The easiest cleanse we can always do, though, check these bottom pieces. I keep anything that's like 6-star epic and above. in case you want to re-roll it if it's in a good set. Like all this feral stuff, I would roll it to see if you hit like triple red for re-rolls for speed or something, but let's see. I mean, you got 1,800 pieces of gear. You definitely need to do that. All right. Let me see who else we need to build. I think Volcanon probably needs to be built. Freya, I'm pretty sure needs to be built. We will check Wallmaster. We will check Lydia. We will check Elva. Elva's probably good to go for the most part. Let's see. Elva, 4 pieces of righteous gear, 82k HP, 240 speed, plus we got some bonuses for Hydra, which is nice. So she's decently built. Faster, more HP if you can get it. Let's see. Our Great Hall is looking okay-ish. Just continue to work on it. Grind that arena, grind that live arena where you can. Let's see. I want to check out our Lydia here. Perception, feral, sure. Normal stuff. Decently fast. Accuracy, that's all you really need on her. Now, any champion that you're going to use could probably use some sort of relic. I saw this. This needs to go on somebody. Whenever the wearer heals an ally with an active skill, has a 25% chance to place the fervor buff on the ally for 1 turn. My goodness, man. What are your arena teams? Probably just put it on Hilvy. I don't know. If this is your team, but I'm pretty sure that's like one of the best relics in the game. All right. But we're not working on arena right now. Yeah, if that's your number 1 team, I feel like that's an amazing relic. Wait, does she have a heal? I haven't used her enough yet. I mean, you might just use it for the speed alone. Yeah, I think I might need a few more subs to do that. Possibly. Who has a heal? I mean, she has continuous heal. Siffy, probably, honestly. Does she have a heal? Yeah, Siffy, I know. Sure. Let's see, Senna has one. I'm not I'm not sure if continuous heals count for Hallowed Hilt. Let's just go direct heal. I mean, probably put it on Siffy. Probably. I'd investigate that a little bit more, though. We're not here for that. We're here for, let's see. Lydia looked fine. How about Valkyrie? Val Cannon. Okay, he was just missing a piece of gear. Probably just fully rebuild him though. He needs a blessing. Let's see, he's 1-star blessing. I mean, you could do Phantom Touch, Cruelty, Soul Reap, Brimstone. You got options. You probably want to book him. He's very good for Hydra though. Let's see, what's he missing? A little bit of speed, quite a bit of crit rate. Does he have like extra crit rate in his kit or something? I don't see any such thing. We'll probably just rebuild him. This isn't the best build anyway. Those are kind of nice. Maybe we can work around those pieces. What kind of savage gear you have? Not a lot available. Let's see, we got Trunda, we got him, really? Talking about these guys? Got twin Santas actually. Plan on doing some redecorating for the office this weekend, but let's see. Let's see what we've got available to us. Let's see. Instinct. See what this rolls. A little bit of speed. What else we got? We got lethal. There's lots of relentless gear. Let's see, do we have anything that happens to have crit rate as well? Speed. I mean, you probably want to rebuild these champions, but I don't want to dig into the gear that's like in use elsewhere. Let's see what kind of instinct gear you have though. Just out of curiosity. Let's see what kind of chaos ore you got. A little bit. Let's see if this hits some red. Not really. Okay. Let's see. Merciless. Merciless might be an option. Hit some crit rate. Merciless is actually really good for Hydra if you can get it. You rolled a quad speed on what kind of boots? Like attack boots, HP boots. Let's see. Do we got any good instinct boots? Not really. What about top instinct pieces? Got merciless gear. Let's see. All right, we're just gonna roll some stuff because you got some interesting instinct gear. Ooh, that could be good. It's not terrible. This could be good. Pretty good. Hmm. Where are we at? We got 80% crit rate. We just need to increase the crit rate. Does he have masteries? He does not. Like flat HP? Ooh, triple crit rate with attack percent and speed. That's nice. Let's see, that gets us to 86. So we need like 9 more realistically. We might need to replace this with something that has sacrifice some speed for some crit rate. Oh, HP percent with the quad roll of speed. That now we're talking. Did you hit speed on the ascension? That's what you really need. Ooh, here we go. Double crit rate. 99% crit rate. Let's go. Let's see. Just to double check, I want to see if we have merciless. Yes. We're gonna add merciless there. Do we have merciless accessories? What are the odds? Not usually high, but we'll see. Nothing at all. Something to look forward to. Okay. So we got 4100 attack, 198 speed, 188 crit damage. Wait, what do we have here? Okay, here's a problem. We want crit damage on the amulet. Let's see if we can hit good ascension on something. There we go. Perfect. Now we have good crit damage numbers coming in. This can be improved. In fact, we'll take this to 16 and then you can max this out when you feel like it. Let's see. We got accuracy here. We're going to need some accuracy for sure. So we're going to go ahead and keep that actually. See how that ascends. Yeah, finish up the Sand Devil tonight if you can. I'm planning on doing that because something will start tomorrow. Okay, we need to up our accuracy a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. Let's see, what can we upgrade here? Resistance. How about this? All right, we're not hitting the best ascensions, but you can fix that with dust on your own accord. Let's see. Oh, you got plenty of 4-star speed glyphs. We'll just use those. I don't like to use the big glyphs on takeovers if I can avoid it, because you get good points for those. Come personal CVC time, which should be just in about 6 days, probably. Not announced, but probably. All right, so it's a decent build. A little slow. You can up the crit damage with Ascensions. Let's put on a Relic. Probably just a Talon. Probably want to put that on somebody too. This will get you some extra damage on all your damage dealers. We'll just take it up to level 9. Nice and easy. That alone gets you an extra 21 crit damage. Plus, let's see here. A little extra damage based on your accuracy? Sure, why not? And then a blessing. Do you have a preference for a blessing? I don't know if there's anybody else with Brimstone on the team, but that could be useful. Soul Reap's always fun. Cruelty and Phantom Touch are always fun. Let's see what else is in the team. But you get extra stats for that, so you might as well have it. Let's see, we got Commanding Presence. Nothing too exciting. What's that on Inquisitor? I don't recognize that. Blessing. Oh, he has Phantom Touch. So we'll probably put Cruelty on Val here. Well, you don't have a Brimstone on the team. We'll rock with that. I get like 106 points per run on Sand Devil 25, but that's because my team only takes like I don't know, like 10 turns or something. Yeah, I think 10 turns, maybe 9. My team's pretty quick, so it's not too hard. Okay, so I would try to book him if you can. Maybe he's in a long line, but when you can get around to it. He's basically in the team though for the hex. His damage helps, but what am I doing? You just don't have a ton of hex champions. Mithrala will probably be on your 3rd team for the same reason. Now you can always put on cursed gear, but if you don't have cursed gear, then you can't. So if you don't really love him, you can just find an AoE damage dealer or like an Ugo and put hexed gear on them. But you don't have a ton of hex champions. I don't love her. He's probably okay, but none of these are even built. These are your hex champions, unless you have hex gear. So let's see. Whoa. feel like there was one other that needed to be built. Oh, Freya. And Freya's just in the team. I mean, she's going to help you stay alive, first of all. You need masteries on your good champions. But she's in the team basically for her provoke. And she's also got a very good passive. Prevents the death of an ally with the highest crit damage, except this champion, and keeps them alive with 1 HP when hit with a fatal hit. If there are multiple champions on the team with a skill, this effect will only activate once. I hope this doesn't screw up our Valkanen, because he's an interesting champion where he basically kills his ally and then does better damage or something. I don't have him, but that's my understanding. But we're just going to try to keep her alive with some accuracy. Let's see. How about Feral? What kind of Feral gear do we have here? That's not the best, but let's see. What else we got? She's a defense champion, but we're not trying to get damage out of her, really. We're just trying to keep her alive. She can smack, but that's not our goal here. At least not for today. Let's see. What's got speed? Anything with speed? What about Feral? Let's just rock with that. Just having Feral gear gets you accuracy and speed, both things that we need. Okay, we got a couple chances for hitting speed rolls on accuracy banners and Feral. 0 for 1. What are you talking about, Tim Marino? Sorry, I am having trouble keeping up with chat tonight. You guys are out of control. You said I have Valkanen, but I've never used him. I don't know what suggestion I'm supposed to take from that. Come on, give me something better. All right. Not exactly what I wanted. Let's see. I want HP percent. Man, none of this has speed. It's killing me. Wearing a bandana is not the highest thing on my to-do list, if I'm being honest. You guys are typing faster than I can keep up while I'm trying to do a build, to be honest. It's not insanely bad. She'll stay alive. That's her main job. Keep the team alive. Her along with Elva should do the job. You can always try to rebuild this for damage. All right. It's always an experiment until you actually try out the team. Okay. Let's see. I should probably make sure that Wallmaster is well built. Let's see. Couple speed, couple cruel, couple resistance or righteous. Let's see. Attack's decent. Crit rate. It is masteries. You need 5 more crit rate. Not the end of the world, but not the best. Crit damage really high. Accuracy, I think, is good enough. There we go. Dude, I don't know. I don't know how like big time streamers keep up because you guys are crazy, which I appreciate. But and it's not so bad when like if I'm just playing the game kind of on autopilot, I can keep up. All right, let's see how this does. Let me see if I can make auto anything here. Probably just open with that, but see, Valkanon is a very interesting champion. Now, we are really trying to get his Hex helping out the team, but he also does great damage. Let's see, his A3 is very interesting. Target an ally. If the ally is alive, kills them, and unlocks a secret skill, Malice Unleashed. Places a 25% weaken. True Fear. These debuffs cannot be resisted or blocked, then fills this champion's turn meter by 75%. If that's HP, if the allies are dead, also unlocks a secret skill. Places a shield. Yeah, very interesting. Inquisitor, does damage for sure, but his number one thing is he just deals with the Head of Torment, which I believe shows up first on this rotation. I absolutely love Lydia for Hydra and Chimera. Othorion, very simple. He is going to be throwing up very good things, very good things. Not only will you get the increased attack, the increased accuracy, the increased speed, all things that you need, he also throws up block buffs and decrease attack, and he does damage. And then Freya, her number one thing is provoke. She's going to need to be provoking Head of Decay. Yeah, maybe. But does he want to rebuild Lydia for that? Does he have a curse set? I don't know. But you're underrating Valkanon, I think. Okay. Othorion, do your thing. Okay. Now we're getting the Hex up. Now the nice thing is we don't have to worry about Torment. As long as Inquisitor is not being swallowed, that's the only time that we're going to worry about Torment is if Inquisitor's been swallowed. Now, if full cannon's not okay, wait a second. We forgot to do something. My bad. My bad. I forgot to check for head of decay. I should have provoked. My bad. My mistake. Okay, we got good debuffs up. Okay. Head of decay, we want to hit that provoke. We did not, which tells me either it's because she's not booked or because her accuracy is not good enough. Hang on. I feel like we put on enough accuracy. It's only a 25% chance to provoke. Maybe we need Harima. Did not realize how bad of a provoke that is. Is Harima built? That's a bad provoke. Okay, she's built. Sort of. All right, we'll rock with it anyway. We'll see if she hits her provoke. Okay, we hit a few hexes. Let's see. Places a provoke debuff for 1 turn. I forgot to check for accuracy. I don't think she has accuracy. Let me check our Harima. $225. Can we just glyph it, maybe? See, our crit rate is way overshot. Maybe we can get some more accuracy out of something. Was that a weak hit? Frick. I mean, we could just put somebody in. I mean, this is what I was afraid of. He doesn't really have cursed gear. He doesn't really have provoke gear. This is pretty bad. Also, why is she an attack? She has an attack banner for some reason. She's a defense-based damage dealer. You don't really use her anywhere else. She should be in an arena team. At least tag team. All right, let's hope that we don't weak hit again. We'll do this until we don't. We are doing pretty decent damage, though, I feel like. As long as we can get the provoke out there. That time we hit it. I'm going to run it on auto, see what happens. It'd be nice if it's just an auto team. I mean, the builds could definitely be better as, you know, I can only do so much with so much time. Yeah. Harima is a great champion that should not be overlooked by anybody. If I had a Harima, I'd be using Harima. She's not only great for Hydra, she's an amazing arena champion. Use Harima. Depending on the meta, but you know, champions come and go out of favor. But she's very good. Like, obviously, the top players just want to use all their favorite, you know, mythical champions, but let's see. Now, as you can see, Wallmaster has the mark of the Hydra. Now, Volcanon can actually just kill him, and then he doesn't get swallowed. It's a very unique skill. Let's see if he's already used it. I don't know. Bad luck. Okay. So, we can do this at any time, but we're just going to do it now. Kills that champion, which our reviver can take care of, but he's not going to get swallowed. I don't know how well that works on auto, but we just revive him. But this is the problem with weak hitting on that provoke. Is now they get to throw out buffs of their own. Now they can cleanse. Now, something I didn't do is build a mischief tank. So unfortunately, we got some buffs stolen. There's always a Chipperoni. Okay, they cleanse, but at least they don't have the block debuffs anymore. We'll throw that back up there. And we got our first head down. Let's go. All right. I see no reason why this wouldn't at least one key brutal. You might have to manual it for it to be the best run. But our damage is looking fine. It's a good start. If I had, 6 or 12 hours to build the team perfectly, but it took an hour just to do this. Team's decent, though. How was your stream? I did I did see a short of your cat, I believe. I was like, who on my subscriptions is posting about their pets? Except for my kids' channels. I'm like, oh, new guy. Okay, this team's looking decent. Not perfect. You know, when CVC comes around, you can work on the builds a little bit. We did just get rocked a little bit there. Let me make sure we stay alive. Make sure I don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything dumb like target your reviver. Okay, might wanna manual this team. Letting it run on its own, maybe not the best idea. Let's see. We should have time to save our friend. Why is he still dead? Kind of annoying that he has life barrier right now. We'll wait it out. We'll be fine. We need to throw some relics on these champions. We need to glyph up these champions' health, stuff like that. See how this does. Okay, he's almost free. Get you back up. This would be doing better if I didn't try to auto it. We'll get through this hard time. He's free. We're good. Inquisitor needs to be built a little bit tankier, it looks like. Or everybody does. Aw, crap. Okay, we might be in trouble. We might be in a lot of trouble because I tried to tried to auto this. My bad. Okay. Did not go perfectly. What do we need for this? 20 million? Oh, 29 million? Wait. Okay. We need to work on the team a little bit. We need to add some stats is all. And then not try to auto it. Because terrible things happen when you try to auto. Team was working until we ran out of health. Let's throw out some small glyphs. Throw out some oils. take some free HP for our very squishy champion. Team. But it should get the job done with some help from our glyphs. How's everybody doing tonight, though? Are you excited for the fusion in the morning? Who's going for the fusion? I'm going to try to get all of the assassins. Hopefully, they make it reasonably possible, like they did with the turtles. I don't know if I have the shards for that. Maybe if they slow roll it again and I skip a fusion or something. Not this fusion. Kassandra's the fusion, right? The chick from my thumbnail? Let's see. Let me pull it up. Yeah, so it's Kassandra. Believe she's a Spartan from Assassin's Creed. I'm not sure which game that is. I mean, which version of Assassin's Creed? I don't know if you need your credit card for a fusion unless you haven't been saving your resources. We'll see about the other champions though. Has it leaked who the other two assassins are, like 100% for sure? I just know Ezio and Kassandra so far for sure. Okay, let's see. Lydia. I'm just going to throw like medium sized glyphs on everybody. Unless they already got them. Let's just make them a little faster, a little tankier. Use a few oils here and there, just the small ones. See if we can tank a few more hits. This is why it's very important to fill out your Great Hall. It makes it much easier to keep your teams alive. Now, he does have a Siffy. Might have been on his first team. She's better. Elva's good, though. Do we have a HP amulet? Let's also check relics. Let's put relics on everybody. Get more damage, get more health. It's not terrible for a rare relic. I would, but you only got so many of those. Let's see. What did Shamail have? Okay, let's put something on him. You know what? Why don't we put some golden elixirs just to keep them alive? Not a terrible thing. Take less damage. That's perfect. Let's see. What did Lydia have on? You guys got quiet all of a sudden. I couldn't keep up, and now you guys aren't talking. Apparently. I mean, that one for now. Hey, SKB, how you doing tonight? You ready to fuse an assassin tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you just don't have a lot of provoked champions. And you don't really have provoked gear. What I would do, build Molly Tankard immediately. You need a provoke, she's your girl. She has a provoke on her A2 that can be for 2 turns. 50% chance at a 2-turn provoke. Plus, she has a revive. She's amazing. This team needs her, but you need to build her and book her. It's hard to build all the champions at once. I understand that. I mean, your damage dealers need to be in damage dealing gear. Your builds need to be better, but we're just trying to build a team for tonight. This can be improved over time. It doesn't have to be perfect tonight. We just want a team that works for tonight, you know? Like, I know these champions work because I use them. At least most of them. Just getting the stats, getting the gear. Getting the dust to re-roll things. When's the anniversary event? Isn't that like closer to summer or is that spring? I don't think they're giving us breaks anymore though. Okay, let's get some more HP. Try to keep these champions alive. We're just getting hit a little bit too hard. It will. I mean, were you the one that said you didn't know what to do with your energy? Get the masteries for your champions. Build your champions. I'm sure that we'll have a champ training this weekend. Yeah, the anniversary champs are usually pretty good. The last two were Fabian and Armand's, right? Another thing, you can put her in like lightning cage and turn her into a mischief tank so that you don't get your buff stolen. Just build her with high accuracy, speed, and resistance. And tankiness. Very easy to build. Just like triple perception usually works. Oh, you just joined for Armand's. That's a rough one to miss. The fusions when I started were pretty bad. I don't think I missed anything too good at the time. It was like Vlad and I think maybe Sisha or something. The first fusion I ever did was Tatura, who's okay. Like he helped me with Clan Boss at the time. He's not a bad champion. He's not insane. He was very good at the time. Okay, our stats are going to look a little bit better this time around. Pythion. Pythion's pretty old now. I did Pythion and then I pulled 2 Pythions. All right. Let's see how our team does. Manual. As much as I don't like manual, you kind of have to do it usually until you really get all the champions, all the gear. Everything starts working out for you. Missing Wixwell's pretty rough. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Let's just get rid of Mischief if we can. We gotta throw out that Hex though. Hopefully we get Harima's Provoke. Please? No, we don't. How annoying. See, the problem with missing the provoke. Is now they don't have block debuffs. So they're getting debuffs. And they're cleansed. Yeah, that's not going well for us. I don't know. I skipped a lot of fusions last year. I skipped Granite. I skipped Roz or whoever that bomber is, whatever his name is. I mean, it's really hard to skip something like the Turtles. Something like, well, I guess Hilby wasn't a fusion, but real hard to skip her. I mean, I feel like I skipped 3 or 4 fusion. Oh, Ishiyama, I think his name was the Shadowkin guy. So I skipped at least 3 last year. Yikes. We need Molly in this team immediately. It's that simple. Not hitting that provoke just absolutely wiped us out. So they were able. Pretty rough. This is just a really nasty lineup for an early to mid game account. These four heads in particular. Please hit it this time. Dang it. Keep weak hitting that provoke. Not good. Yeah, Tholen. Honestly, he's good. I use him all the time. He's not necessary. I mean, he's very good for dwarves. I use him, but I don't really need him. Like, I already had Thor. He's so very similar to Thor. Please, please, please hit your provoke, Harima. Yes, 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 yes. Much better. Yeah, he's very good. I wouldn't recommend anybody skip Dolan. He's just not necessary for like an in-game account. There's a lot of similar options out there. Hello. Is it Milo? Milos? Something like that? We definitely need better builds on our damage dealers here. Milos? Okay. Where are you from? Welcome. Good, good. We're just doing a takeover here. Let's see. We don't need to do that yet. Serbia. Are you new to Raid or longtime player? Yeah, I have an idea here. Let's... Okay, he's about to die anyway. So we're going to use Valcannon to wipe him out. Okay. You just recently come back? Or you been back for a while? Okay, Valcannon. We're going to use right here. His secret skill removes buffs. So we have a head to attack here. We'll revive him. We tried to revive him. We got screwed. Wonderful. Taddy, I'm going to tell you the truth here. We really need to build Molly Tank hard. We're just getting wiped way too easily. Oh boy. Not good, not good. Rise of Kingdoms. I don't know anything about that. Molly's going to solve a lot of your problems, Taddy. I mean, our big problem is that Elva has a single target revive. So if we have two champions down, we got to cycle through. What about Senna? We could try Senna. Let's see. Siffy's in your first team, right? She's not. Senna's in your first team. Okay. Let's try. I mean, Siffy's better. Siffy's definitely better. I'm not sure that solves our problems, but Siffy is better. Raka? I doubt it. I don't have Raka. I don't have Raka or Elva or Siffy personally. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at her kit. I don't have her. Yeah, we're really struggling with Harima not hitting her provoke. If we had Molly Tankard built out, we'd be in a much better situation, for sure. Really? An arena champs rebuild? Like the whole team, Trey? Okay, please hit a provoke. Harima, you're making me mad. You shouldn't weak hit every time, Harima. Ooh, 4-turn cooldown is rough. You definitely need to build arena champions more than once every few months for arena. Too much is changing every day. Please, Harima, please. Finally. It's only a 1-turn provoke. It's not great. Let's see. Who do we go after? The builds could use some improving. Okay, her revive is definitely better, though. Yeah, Siffy is way better than Elva. I can tell. All right. We need Wallmaster, please. Too late. Too late. We're too slow. Honestly, we just desperately need that we need that Molly built. I mean, our builds aren't great anyway. Like, our damage dealers need to be built better for sure. But if we had Molly, at least we would be taking care of the provokes consistently. Also, you need your masteries, Tatty. Masteries equal stats. She keeps hitting. She keeps missing that provoke. It's pretty bad. Bad affinity. Bad use of Harima. I mean, Siffy is barely keeping us going. Yeah, he's very good. He's just he's getting killed a lot. We don't have enough protection on the team. He needs a better provoker. He has Molly Tankard. He just doesn't have her built. But he's on my brutal team. He's very good. My brutal team puts up like 500 million ish. Not just because of him. Without that provoke, they keep getting buffs. We keep dying. Not good enough. Yeah, he doesn't have Raka. Um, I mean, Valkennet's not really doing anything for us because unfortunately, you just need Molly. Molly's gonna solve all your problems. Because what we're running into, what our problem is we're getting great debuffs put up. We got a weaken and a defense down from Lydia. We got block bust. We got defense up. Wall master, increased accuracy, block debuffs, attack down. Great. Everything's going great so far. But then, okay, our Hex, 3 out of 4, not too bad, not perfect. His Hex isn't perfect. I think that's because he needs to be booked. Our problem is Harima's provoke is on an A3. So it's a 3-turn cooldown and it's only for 1 turn. And a weak affinity. So she's only hitting it, 65% of the time, and it feels like 35%. So we got it this time. But we're going so slow that they're just getting turn after turn after turn. Molly will provide you a possibility of a 2-turn provoke. Plus, she's an extra reviver. Plus, she's tanky. Now, the nice thing is, if we aim for the Head of Torment, Inquisitor's going to just keep attacking the Head of Torment. That's what makes him good. See, we didn't even have So we need Wallmaster to go and provide his A2 again so that we can at least get block debuffs up. So at least this time, only Mischief has buffs. So a little bit better. Yeah, she's not reliable. That's why I'm saying that he needs to build Molly. I would just put something like an Ugo in a Hex set or in a Provoke set, but he doesn't have very good Provoke gear. He's got like a few pieces that aren't great. Most people don't have like insane Provoke gear. Like my Provoke gear is okay, not insane either. Okay, now of course he got Life Barrier. Sure, why not? Let's see. We'll just attack you. I mean, this run is going slightly better, but eventually. That's why I just like, if he builds. Okay, we got the provoke that time. That's good. If he builds Molly, he's going to be so much better off. Also, if he gets masteries, he can get like Soul Drinker on some of these champions so that they can get some HP. Like the champions need to be built. I think for the most part, this team could be okay. We just need masteries. We need books. We need Molly Tankard instead of Harima. I mean, he could also, for Hex, like he could put Lydia in a very good Hex set, and then we could replace Volcanon with a better damage dealer. That's another option. But he would need to farm that gear, which is sometimes a slow and painful process. Okay, let's get. You know what? I'm going to hold off. We already have a block debuffs here. No, we did not get cleansed. Okay, good. That's fine. I mean, our Harima build needs to be better. All of our damage dealer builds need to be better. The team can work. It's just not quite ready. Next to our personal rewards? Did they say that? I mean, we skipped the non-personal rewards. So I assumed that we would just have personal rewards. Let's do this, please. Okay, can we hit a provoke? Yes! Okay. Not bad. This run is a little bit better, but still, I'm not thrilled with the team as it currently is. We need Molly and we need masteries and we need books. But it's on the way to being a good team. Okay, finally we get an A2 from Siffy. We are so close to taking down the Head of Decay. That will solve a lot of our problems. That didn't help. Okay. We got down the Head of Decay. That is wonderful news. Let's see. He's got the Mark of the Hydra. So we are definitely going to want to take down Torment as soon as possible. Because the Head of Torment's a huge problem when Inquisitor is swallowed. Can we get rid of you? So close. There we go. All right. Things are looking up. This just shows how close we are to a good team. If we had a consistent provoke, if we had books, if we had masteries, we could do this. Let's see, who came up? We got Head of Suffering. He's a jerk. Yeah, it's been years since we had back-to-back PR, and people were mad at it that before. Like, they stopped doing it because people rioted. Let's see. We got Head of Decay. Okay, can we? Okay, at least we got the provoke up. That's good. Let's see if we can get rid of Mischief. It's very important we get rid of Mischief. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wipe him out. Hope that doesn't cause problems. Defense down in a weekend. Oh, he's so close. Nice, 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 nice. Hey, this is not a bad team. Not a little bit better, though. I mean, honestly, the builds can be better. If I had more time, I could have made better builds, too. And, like, Teddy, do you use the HH optimizer at all? So you might consider doing that. Get better builds. I can't really use it on stream. It would just crash everything. You've tried it. It's not necessarily easy to figure out, but it's worth it. At least for builds. Shows Mischief back up. That sucks. I actually prefer Head of Torment when I've got Inquisitor in the team because it's no longer a threat at all. In fact, it becomes kind of an advantage. Okay, can we hit the provoke? Yes, nice. This run's doing much better. By the way, we're already more than halfway to a 1 key. We could use a block debuffs immediately. Crap. Too late. We didn't have it available anyway. Now, I actually like Wallmaster in Reflex gear. Because then he can, or Merciless. 9-piece Merciless is good too. But he can come back around for his skills and get his A3 and A2 off more often. Okay, who can we remove buff Let's see. We're going to try this. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay, we need the Head of Decay to go. Hopefully. Still, this team will be way better as soon as we get Molly in the team. And then just slightly better builds. But it's a pretty good team right now. Just not perfect. It can. I think we have a revive coming up. Hopefully we hit a provoke. Yes. Okay. We're actually hitting the provoke quite often this time around, which is very useful. Lydia's doing her best to stay alive, barely. It'll be interesting to see who's doing our damage. I feel like Wallmaster's doing a pretty good job. Ooh. We really could have used Siffy's A2. Is Siffy even booked? I feel like she's not with these 4. Is she always 4 turns? She's booked and she's got a 4 turn cooldown? That's a bit rough. Okay. This is what we could have used earlier. I'll bring Lydia back up this time. Inquisitor's doing a little damage. Attacked the wrong head, my bad. Okay. Now we're going to struggle. Got to get our champions back. Extra Reviver. She's very tanky. And she provides the provoke. The good provoke. But as you can see, I mean, we're 2/3 of the way to a 1 key. Just those little differences is all it will take. Replace Harima with Molly. Get masteries. You can work on the builds too. They're not perfect builds. We didn't have time for perfect builds. But this team is doable. Harima is hitting the provoke fairly often, just not really good enough in my opinion. Oh, they're definitely slow. He definitely needs to work on farming gear. Oh, geez. For sure. That's not a question. We could put on, if he farmed hex gear, he could just put hex gear on an AoE nuker or something. Hmm. I'll hold on to that. Uh, I wouldn't say Husk is better. He does have a provoke. No, he's not a hex champion. He's got a provoke. I don't think he has a hex. Shoot. All right, we have to risk it for the biscuit here. No, no. He's dead. Yeah, that's why he needs Molly in the team. He does have Mithrala. We could try Mithrala. That's not a bad idea. I was saving Mithrala for the other team, but we can try that. That's his 3 Hex champions, right? He's got one in his top team. Built pretty decent, too. Should work. Let's try Mithrala. That's a good call. I was looking for extra damage, but and if he did get provoke gear, he could put that on Mithrala. All right, let's try that. Yeah, Mithrala is good because she has the Hex and she has a cleanse. I'm guessing that she's booked too. Most people book her. All right, please hit. Okay, nice. Good start. Good start. In fact, she probably has a more reliable Hex because she's booked. I doubt that he has 9-piece protection or 9-piece feral. If he does, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I've got my Lydia in 9-piece feral, for example. And I've got, you know, maybe Siffy is built in protection. Probably not. Like on my on one of my teams, I've got a Duchess and 9-piece protection, and Lydia and 9-piece feral, that kind of thing, or Lamasu. I think Lamasu's in his top team as well, though. I don't think he has. I don't think he has those two. Oh, yeah, his main team's got some good champions on it for sure. Let's get the block debuffs up. Yeah, I don't know if he has that kind of gear. Something to consider, though. Because I was looking for that for one of the champions and just didn't have it available. Okay, please hit the provoke. Yes. Okay. Okay. At least we had the revive available. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, he's got the artifacts for sure. It's hard to find all the accessories on a progressing account. No, 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 no. This is not a stacked account. He's got good champions though. That is the that is the thing to remember sometimes for us who have been playing for a long time. Not everybody has all the gear and all the champions. I would love to get a Senate too, Scrub. How you doing tonight? Scrub is 2 days away from Polera. He's gonna have that sweet, sweet Vault Guardian. Ooh, we did not hit the provoke. That's rough. Okay, we desperately need block debuffs. Don't die, please. Yeah, we need some extra speed on our Mithrala. We're in trouble here. Wait, wait, that'll help a little. Yeah, he's got. You see good champions. That can be a little bit tricky. Oh, shoot. I forgot that just popped up. Come on. Enough. This is what I needed like 10 seconds ago. Yeah. I always run the 6 free keys. I mean the energy. I would not ever I would never go for the extra keys. Okay, we're in trouble here. We need to make Mithrala faster. I want to check the gear. Give me just you buy the extra keys on Void Day. I still don't feel like it's worth it. Even though it does. Does anybody know if you definitely get more essence on Void Day? I feel like your chances are up, but I don't know if it says it anywhere. So I'm not sure. Okay. Let's see what kind of accessories we possibly have. Maybe Feral. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's try 9-piece Feral. How about that? Available too. Not the best. I don't know. Would you go protection or Feral? I I did not feel like pulling all my soul stones because I'm gonna guess that there will be a deck of fate for an assassin. Hmm. I feel like we need to go protection. Changing course here. Let's see what kind of protection artifacts we have, though. We got some. We got some. Maybe. Do you by chance have Senna in protection? I do. We're going to save this champion preset. And then we're going to borrow it. Because we really only need it for a different Hydra team. And then we'll just have to remember to move it back. Total game changer. Yo, Timothy finally shows up. He's been hiding the last couple days. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Okay, this is a good build. Good solid build. Now we got 9-piece protection on Mithrala. Let's see if that helps. What's Scythian, by the way? Relentless, righteous. Okay. You got a weird sleep schedule, don't you, Tim? Does she not have any accuracy? Hang on. What's her accuracy? You're right. That's bad. Okay. Hang on. We can work with this. We just need an accuracy chess piece. Preferably with speed. Take what we can get. She's not booked. She doesn't have masteries. What a surprise. and accuracy. Okay, 289 speed, 208. This. All right. We'll make sure Mithrala hits her A2. Oh, she already did. Okay, we're good on the accuracy. And we missed the provoke. Sheesh. Try again. Okay, Mithrala is nice and fast at least now. And she's got the accuracy and the protection. So they can't steal those debuffs. Not so easily. I mean, we could consider trying to get Lydia in 9-piece Feral if it's available. Which I think it is because she's in the same faction as Mithrala. So that's another option too. And we got poison sensitivity and poisons. It's not the best for Hydra, but it's not nothing. It's a good start. I mean, I would love to have Siffy in 9-piece protection and Lydia in 9-piece Feral, in theory. I would love to have Wallmaster in 9-piece Merciless. Probably not going to happen. Maybe Reflex Gear. It usually goes live like somewhere around 6 hours from now, I think. 6 or 7 hours. Crap. Okay, you got life barrier. Wonderful. Okay, just in time. Let's get that up. Let's get a hex out there. Jeez. Come back to life, my friend. He is squishy. Provoke, please. No. Frick. He is too squishy. Mithral is too slow. We need some books on this account. Come on. Need to get this head down quick. Come on. He needs some HP added to him. He's dying way too easily. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think he's got his... No. I think he's got his A3 coming up. Please. Dang it. Come on. There we go. Okay. We're going to get block debuffs up. Good time. All right. We almost have decay down. Almost there. Hard. Okay, he's done. We need a hex out there immediately. And we don't have it. We have a problem. It's a bad time for Inquisitor to get swallowed. We'll have time to come around, but it was really bad. Hex. Good. Okay. We got our Inquisitor back. Mischief is almost down. There we go. Okay. Much better. Get some damage. Now we're rocking. If you guys aren't doing anything, now would be a wonderful time to hit like on the video. Got a lot of new subs tonight. Appreciate that. We are patiently working on Taddy's Hydra team. I'm gonna save that cleanse. You never know when you need a good cleanse. Let's see, what is this? Head of Blight. Yeah, we're gonna need that cleanse any minute now. I think that 9-piece protection is helping us out a lot. The free gear removal doing us big favors tonight. Ooh, I'm gonna have to hold on to that A3 in case Decay pops his head back up soon. Cleanse? We need a revive, Siffy? Who's this? Suffering. Wonderful. Not at all terrifying. Oh, okay. We got Inquisitor alive. We should be okay. Please don't die. We had a shield. We're okay. Torment's almost dead. Get a Hex up there. Ooh, I kind of feel like doing this. Nice, nice, nice. We got 2 heads down. More than halfway toward a 1 key. Everything's looking pretty nice. Mithrala could still use a little bit more accuracy. Just kind of weak hitting the head of Blight there. Doing a good job overall. Not hitting those poisons though. We could use a cleanse here soon, if possible. Nice, nice, nice. That'll work. That'll work. We got Decay. Okay. We got to watch out for Decay. This is what we saved our Provoke for. This is our best run so far. We got Mischief. Okay. Okay. Got Decay and Mischief. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, everybody's showing up tonight. Let's go. Please provoke. Yes. Let's get rid of you. You're almost down anyway. Let's put up some defense. Course, of course. Of course, Mischief would swallow. Okay, we need this to hit, please. Yes, okay. All right. We can get this. Oh, why? Why the poison cloud? Seriously. That's bad RNG. We're so close. Come on. We need a cleanse so bad. No. Fusion's starting in the morning. Oh no. We're so close. Please, Mithrala, save him. Yes. No. We needed one more turn. We lost our reviver. Oh, who do I even go for? That actually might have been a good thing. He was going to die. Well, he's still going to die. Mithrala, could you please help me? Please. We're so close. Never mind. We weren't even close. This is why it's important to book your champions. So their turns come around. Well, Taddy, we made it 75% of the way. We had terrible RNG with who swallowed what when. Let's see if we can get Lydia in decent feral gear. Out of curiosity. Yeah, Molly will make things a lot easier for sure. This team's very close, though. Not on auto, unfortunately. You're gonna have to put your presets back on when we're done here. We need to steal some gear. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get legendary books. Not everybody can get booked at once, you know, unless you're spending a lot of money. But it's definitely an issue. Let's get some resistance. We got plenty of accuracy already. Okay, Lydia in 9-piece feral. A little on the slow side. Maybe I'll get rid of that resistance and get higher speed. We're not getting enough resistance anyway. Let's roll for speed. There we go. Okay, triple roll of speed. Let's go. That's a good piece right there. Okay, we have almost made this a good team, even without Molly. Bro, come on. This is ridiculous. Finally. All right. Actually, let me make sure these other pieces have. No. Get all the speed we can use. A little extra HP never hurt. Except for certain Demon Lord teams. A little extra defense. Okay. All right, now she is with bonuses. 272 speed. 483 accuracy. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay, please provoke. Nice. Good start. All right. What are you doing, Mischief? Oh, terrible. That's the problem with having a one-turn provoke. Doesn't last long. Yikes. Yikes. This went south in a hurry. Hmm. Just gotta wait this out. Ah, forget this. Let's restart it. Bad luck. Never ever manualed. It's it's not the most fun thing, not gonna lie. You might not have to when you get Molly in there. Booked. Get the champions booked. You might not need to manual. Okay, we hit a provoke. If you have good reflex or relentless gear, I would put it on Wallmaster. We want him getting his A3 and A2 off more often. If you have it available. Mine's in reflex gear. Or merciless, I forget. Yeah. See, now the problem is he's going to spread those debuffs. And we die. And because, our champions aren't going fast enough, they're not getting their turn cycle through fast enough, we run into problems. Now, if we get... Okay, we got the Hex on Mischief. We're going to be able to take Mischief down. That's going to be big for us. Frick. If we stop dying... This is also where, like, your Great Hall helps out. Extra stats, extra health. Okay. We stun Mischief. That's something. Yeah. A lot of people don't love Live Arena. But even if you do, like, your 10 battles a day and just... If you find a tough opponent, you just quit and then you wait for bots. And bots are like free wins. Some people will literally just auto Live Arena. Like they'll run Live Arena, just walk away, come back, do another battle whenever, and get free wins from bots. Okay, Mischief is down. That's big. Yeah, you kind of need Stone Skin in Arena. Pretty much. Early on, maybe not so much. And mercurial gear, however the heck you say that, the Merc gear, that's going to change things, I think. I put almost everybody in Stone Skin. Okay, we're going to get our champ back. We're good. Ooh, that hit hard too. Let's see. Bro, he's just so squishy. Let's see, who is that? We got Suffering, of course. It is time to suffer. Let's get rid of you if we can. I like building arena champs. We can do it. I'll probably be on tomorrow night. This took a little bit longer than I expected. Ah, okay. Next week. I feel like that's always your story, Trey. You always need more silver. Common story. Frick. Come on. Let's get rid of that life barrier. Yeah, when your family's not sick, Tim. When you show up for stream without excuses. I'm just kidding. Hope everything's all right. It's that time everybody gets sick. He's about to die. Okay, we hit the provoke. That's great. I don't want to try this. Sheesh. Things are tougher when your champions aren't booked. All Master is just barely hanging on. There he goes. It's okay. We had a revive available. There we go. Finally took down a head. Throw up a hex. Oh, come on with this life barrier bull. Yeah, knew that was going to happen. Ooh, some big hits out of Inquisitor. Okay, we got the provoke. That's good. Get the shield. Let's see. Okay, though, if Inquisitor's going to get devoured, at least it's when Torment is gone. We should be able to free him soon. That's Blight. Right after we used our cleanse, of course. We got our champion back. And no reflect damage. Let's go. Are you kidding me? I just said no reflect damage. Okay. See if we survive. Let's see. He's got... Okay, we don't have to worry about the provoke right now. Let's do something dumb. Jeez. Provoked every single one of us but Siffy. Okay, that's good. That's good. We got our shield. Okay. Let's go after this guy. I don't care if he's got his stupid protections. Go away. Come on. Just won't die. Go away. Dude. Seriously? Just die. Hitting those poisons at all. Come on. Hit this. It's not going to be enough. Mithrala needs like a little more accuracy to actually hit her stuff. Nope. We need to add accuracy to Mithrala. Not good enough. She's not landing things. We'll lose a little bit of speed, but we got to do what we got to do. Wait, never mind. We can't even do that. Add speed here. 40 million silver. Gems. I'd rather not use gems. What do you need done, Lawmatic? Let's see. Let's get some accuracy on the shield, perhaps. That'll probably do it. All right. That gets her accuracy to what? 265? Oh, okay. Much better. That should help out a lot. Hmm. Probably need to farm more reflex gear. Oh, he does. We haven't even chosen a blessing. Let's get a blessing on Wallmaster. Let me see what I have. Thinking maybe this. Yeah, I've got Nature's Wrath on mine. Think you have some equipped. I mean, not not the pieces that we need. We need damage pieces. Attack percent for the chest. Good speed boots. Those are good for Ugo. Speed with crit rate. Yeah, that's not going to work for us. I would also roll up your merciless gear. I've just used so much of your silver already. Let's try this. Let's see if the blessing helps us. And are you going to hit your stuff now, Mithrala? It's a good start. Okay, we're at 168. I want to see what we hit for. That's a good hit from Othorion. Imagine if all of our A2s from him were hitting like that. We hit the provoke. Nice start. And we're hitting poisons this time. Let's go. Welcome in, new viewers. Thanks for all the subs tonight. We've been working all night on Taddy's Hydra team. Working out the kinks. The real kink is he needs to build his Molly tank card, but we're making do with what we have. We are off to a better start. Now I know we're gonna get cleansed soon. But when we do get cleansed, okay, we still didn't hit the poison on him. We need Wallmaster to come back around with his 8-2 again. In time, please. Perfect. Okay. Now, even if the buffs are stolen, there's nowhere for them to go. We are hitting some poisons this time. Every little bit is helping us. Please. Nice. Got a provoke and a burn. Brimstone, I mean. Okay. Get the hex. This is good. This is good. As long as that reflect damage doesn't get us. Get that up. Good start. Almost. Ah, that's annoying. But it's okay. We got the head down. We'll focus on that. Focus on what we can do. Now, when you do get Molly built, high accuracy, high resistance. Just gives us more assurance. Oh, that is bad timing. Okay, we could really use a cleanse, Mithrala. I don't think you have it. This is bad. We needed Wallmaster alive long enough to put up the block debuffs. Maybe we can get a A3 out of Harima, please. Did not hit super hard. Okay. Things have gone horribly wrong since our awesome start. And we lost him. Crap. Oh, you have a ton of unrolled gear. What's Tashiro's build like? Maybe we could borrow that. He's attack based. Little slow. But he's got the relentless. Let's try that. It's really slow though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It might be too slow. Nope. Missed the provoke. Nope. Missed the provoke. 0 for 3. Oh for 4. Are you kidding me? Shouldn't happen that often. Really. 5 weak hits in a row. We need a Molly tank card. I know. Lady Tessa, you must be an old school raid player with that name. Finally. Dude, I don't think Clan Boss is nice anymore. I really think they nerfed it. I don't think they'll ever tell us. I think they nerfed it. Just the number of sacreds are just so low. I really want to get rid of this guy. Well, Toshiro's a better champion. To be fair. Most builds are going to hit harder in Toshiro than other champions. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's why I was trying to get rid of him faster. Okay. Let's we can just wrap it up. I mean, no, we don't have a buff stripper. We wouldn't need a buff stripper if we just had Molly in the team, honestly. The team's not bad. Harima's just not a good enough provoker. When she hits, things go a little bit better. Ugh. I don't think I really like this better. I think I liked him better in his build. He just goes too slow. I'm going to finish up this run, Tatty, and then close out of your account. Honestly, just build Molly and you'll be fine. She's not even hard to build. If somehow I pull out a 1 key, I'll keep it for you. We're alive so far. All right, sounds good. How far of a drive is Denver for you? Hey, we finally had a relentless proc. Oh, dang! Are you a truck driver or you just prefer to drive over flying? Shoot. We're too late for that provoke. Okay, vacation. Okay. Are you like a skier? Why vacation in Denver? Oh, moving on. When you get back on your account, just don't forget to move gear back on your champions. We did move a couple of gear sets for these champs. I know we stole from Tashiro and Osgrin and Senna, but they were all gear sets. Or presets, I mean. Come on. Really? You're going to wipe us out the very second that we lose our reviver to a head. That's brutal. Oh, things just went from bad to worse. Okay, at least we got that. Small chance. No, we get provoked. We're so far from a cleanse. No, 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 no. Okay, I would put Wallmaster back in his gear. He's just way too slow. I mean, we did get like 22 million on a run. Just kind of an RNG issue until we get Molly up and running. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Get Molly built. Get some books and some champions. Get some masteries into some champions. Masteries are so important. Like 3 of those champions to maximize your potential. When you don't have masteries, you don't have books, you know? Like the builds were so, but they were serviceable if we had books and masteries. All right, so we got a fusion coming up in about 5-6 hours, maybe. Tomorrow should be pretty chill, I'm guessing. There'll probably be like a dungeon up and running, but the Gear Hunters event won't be up. I wouldn't go too hard on anything on a Thursday. Usually you go harder on a Friday. Tomorrow there might be champ training. Yeah, I spent some of your silver for sure. I was hoping you hadn't done that yet. Ooh, I need to run some Sand Devil here. I'm almost done with the Sand Devil tournament. Yes, Trey, you live in the future, I know. Have they solved all the world's problems yet, future man? Or do you still have to use a VPN? Still using a VPN, even in the future. What a shame. All right, let's see. Oh no, we gave up 50 points in Siege. Grim Forest resets in 30 hours. Doom Tower resets in 52 hours. And we got a fusion in the morning. Well, it is late. I am wiped. I ran that Hydra team way too many times. Did you seriously just level up Molly? All right. Before I go then, let me show you my Molly. very easy to build. Now, you could do like 9-piece feral, something like that, but perception's always just been fine for me. Build her kind of tanky, but she doesn't need to be insane. Plenty of defense, plenty of speed, resistance, and accuracy. I don't even have a relic on her. I should put one on. Lightning Cage. This will make her more of a mischief tank, so you won't be getting your buff stolen. And you won't be getting your debuffs cleansed. She also with block damage. Get her masteries. I should put a relic on her for the heck of it. This one's fine, I guess. Doesn't matter. I don't even need it. Doesn't hurt though. But I'll show you my team with her in it. See, I already ran my Hydra today. Let's see, somewhere in here. So I've got Molly in there and Othorion putting up 141 million, almost as much as Marius. This was an auto run though. Palamedes is in there for some debuffs more than damage. He does do some damage, but he also throws the hex. He's not even booked. Thor is decent. I'm sure I could build him better for this, but whatever. The team's fine. I personally just kind of, most of my damage for Clash just comes from this stupid Titus team. Beat out Scrub this week. Yeah, Thor's good. He's an option, but you need certain things on the team, right? You need a hex, you need a block debuffs, you need a provoke. Like this provoke is just so good. And this block debuffs is very good as well. And Marius, I mean, if and when you get Marius, he's insane. He can be a buff stripper as well. Not only does he deal damage, but he strips buffs if they happen to get on there. But Molly is so good, that's not really an issue. So, I mean, really, I've got 4 damage dealers on the team. Let's see. Where do I even put... Oh, Calamitous has a Hex, too, I guess. Yeah, but, I mean, I also benefit not just from playing 4.5 years, but my Great Hall is maxed out. My Hydra area bonuses are mostly maxed out. It helps. Did you already try to book her? Because really, if you were lucky, you only need 1 book. This is the most important thing on her account. You don't need to book that at all. This is useful, but hopefully it doesn't resort to that. If you get one lucky buck, you can do that. That's the only thing that really matters on her, like the most. Her A3 is helpful, but her A2 is what you want. Her A1, you're not trying to get damage out of Molly tank hard. Like, you could build her for damage, but that's not what you want to do. You're fine. Throw her in. Take out Harima, throw her in. Team might just work. All right, guys, it is like almost midnight here. I gotta be done. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you haven't already. I'll probably be back tomorrow night. Do more takeovers. Check out the fusion. Whatever comes our way. I'm Weather Wednesday.